The Traveler should be able to use every weapon type in this game. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Trieyx, here about Genshin Impact video. As on today's video, like I said before in the intro, the Traveler should be able to use every single weapon type in this game. Kinda like we gotta play Tower of Fantasy, how the main character can use any weapon in the game. I feel like Genshin Impact, the Traveler should also have the ability to use every single weapon type. And the reason being is that the Traveler is supposed to be us, right? Like the self-insert character, whatever. And let's say hypothetically, you were thrown into the world of Genshin Impact. How many guys will actually use a sword as your main weapon compared to the other weapons in this game? I know that not all of you will want to use a sword, right? A lot of you guys might want to use a lance, maybe some of you guys might use bows, or maybe a claymore, or a catalyst. Not all of us wants to, use a sword. And we're going back to reality, not everybody wants to play a sword gameplay, right? Some people prefer all the weapon types over the other. Like me, for example, as much as I like the sword gameplay for the Traveler, personally I'd rather have the Traveler use a catalyst and kind of play like Haizo. I prefer like the fist fighting archetype character, whatever, over a sword character. The sword gameplay is like my second choice, but if I ever decide to add dual wielding in this game, like dual wielding sword, maybe there might be, some sort of competition between the two, but I definitely prefer the fist fighting gameplay over the sword gameplay any day. And yeah, it kind of sucks that I can't have that gameplay for the Traveler. I always thought about how cool it would be to be able to have that type of gameplay for the Traveler, and unfortunately we can't. And that's why I'm making this video. I was thinking like the Traveler should be able to use every single weapon type in this game. Genshin Impact is kind of like an MMO, and every MMO we have our own character, and with the own character they can have different jobs, and they use a whole bunch of different weapons, whatever. Like you guys play Final Fantasy 14, you can have one character be a whole bunch of different jobs and using a whole bunch of different type of weapons. And I feel like Genshin Impact should have the same mechanic for the Traveler. I think the Traveler is supposed to be, our player character, our main character, basically our creative character in an MMO. And also I'm hoping that one day they allow us to customize the Traveler. I would love to make a Traveler more like me, even though for the most part whenever I play MMOs, I can never make a character that looks like me because they never really have the right hairstyle, the eyes, the face, whatever. I always had trouble making myself in MMOs. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm ugly, and characters in video games are meant to be pretty, so that's why I can never create myself.
I'm ugly and I'm proud!
But going back to saying before, I really wish that they allow us to customize the Traveler one day, because it'd be kind of fun. And it's a fun thing that a lot of people like to do. You guys see Tower of Fantasy. Like when that game first came out, a lot of people made their own characters, and made other characters as well. In MMOs, one of the fun things about MMOs is that you customize your own characters, so I feel like that'd be a lot of fun to do. The only issue with that is the pre-render cutscenes you guys will see in a story quest. They can't really do that if the Traveler is already customizable. So if they do allow us to customize the Traveler, they won't be able to do pre-render cutscenes anymore. Every cutscene will have to be in the game, so it won't be any really cool flashy cutscenes, unfortunately. So that's the only downside to that. I'm not sure if you guys want to sacrifice that for a customizable Traveler. I like both of them, so whatever direction they decide to go doesn't really matter to me. But anyway, getting off topic, definitely let me know what you guys think about customizable Traveler in the future. But going back to what I was saying before about the Traveler being able to use different weapons, some of you guys are probably how would that be possible for the Traveler to use multiple weapons and they'd be using a sword the entire time? I mean, some of you guys might be a Traveler is kind of overpowered. If you use a bunch of different weapons, the thing is that Traveler is already overpowered. The Traveler technically, lore-wise, I think the strongest character in this game. I could be wrong. I know he's at least one of the strongest, right? And if you guys have read the story, you guys would know that the Traveler is always being praised as the strongest character or whatever, the strongest person. Everybody's raving about his skills and whatnot. So with the Traveler being so skillful and kind of being the strongest character in the game lore-wise, I feel like the Traveler should probably be able to master a lot of these weapons really easily. We never even see the Traveler even use a bow or whatever. For all we know, the Traveler could be a master at using a bow. And if they aren't masters at the weapon already, like I said before, with how skillful they're supposedly supposed to be, they should be able to master these weapons really easily. I feel like lore-wise, we can use that as an excuse for the Traveler being able to use multiple different type of weapons. So yeah, not only will it fit lore-wise, it's also a really fun mechanic for us, the players, because not everybody wants to play a sword gameplay. Some people prefer one weapon type over another. I feel like it would be beneficial for everybody. But not only that, if they want more people to play the Traveler, I feel like this mechanic will definitely make people more open to playing the Traveler. Like I said before, one of the reasons people don't play the Traveler is because maybe they don't like the gameplay of the Traveler. If they allow us to use different weapons for the Traveler, it might make people want to play the Traveler more often. And not only that, but the Traveler being able to use multiple type of weapons, it kind of makes them more unique. We've seen characters like Mika being able to use multiple type of weapons, so why can't the Traveler use multiple weapons? They're already sort of leaning towards to that, so why not allow the Traveler to be able to have that ability to do the same thing? And what I mean by using different weapon types, I'm not saying that they should make a new character for the Traveler for every single weapon type. I'm saying kind of like an MMO where we can go to our menu and go to the Traveler and right over here and select different type of weapons like this. We're using the same character, but being able to select different type of weapons, you know, because all the Traveler can equip right now is sword. But I'm saying that we should be able to equip different type of weapons on the Traveler, you know, using this menu. Instead of this being a sword, this be like a bow, this be a lance, you know, this be a catalyst, whatever. But the biggest issue is that HoYoverse will have to make different animations for the Traveler for every single weapon type. And if you guys seen the skill animation for the Hydro Traveler that could be releasing in the next patch, you guys will know that they're trying to do like the bare minimum for the Traveler. It's like they don't care about the Traveler anymore. Like, they don't want to expend the time and resources in order to make the Traveler great. It kind of feels like they make the Traveler's kit and animations at the last minute. Or for like the Traveler's kit, they kind of throw like a dart at the dartboard, and like whatever it lands on is what the Traveler's gonna get. I don't really feel the same love for the Traveler as I did the previous elements compared to like the newer elements. So I wouldn't be shocked if miHoYo kind of gave up on the Traveler. It just kind of feels that way. So the fact that the Hydro Traveler's animations aren't really that great, there's no way that they will ever make different animations for the Traveler for different weapon types. That's like too much work and effort for them, and I don't think they want to do that.
What is it, Peterson?
I'm not sure. I feel a disturbance.
But I guess like the lazy way they can do when it comes to the Traveler's animation with different weapon types is that they can copy a certain character's animation and kind of just port over to the Traveler. Like for example, Heizo's gameplay. Heizo and the Traveler are basically using the same model. If they really wanted to, they can port Heizo's gameplay over to the Traveler and have him have like the same fighting style, whatever. Kind of like how in Tower of Fantasy, if you equip a certain character's weapons, you kind of equip the animations as well. So they can kind of do that for the Traveler, where they kind of like take character animation and kind of port over the Traveler and kind of make it fit their model, I guess, if they really want to do that, instead of doing like a unique animation for them. However, in terms of Traveler's elemental skills, it is going to be a little bit weird. Some of the skills and bursts, the Traveler kind of uses it without a weapon, so that doesn't really have to be changed, but some of them, the Traveler does use the weapon, I guess. Yeah, it would kind of be weird. I don't know, I feel like they can sort of replace it, because some of like the elemental skills for the Traveler, like for example, I go right here, for the Dendro Traveler, when they use the elemental skill, you see like the sword, right? The slashing. I guess they can sort of replace that with something else, like for Claymore, they can still like use the sword type of animation. For like the Catalyst, I don't know, they can do a slash, I don't know. They can sort of get away with doing something like that, but at the same time, it sort of requires them to kind of create a new animation, and knowing HoYoverse, they probably don't want to do that. See, I feel like that the biggest obstacle to having a Traveler being able to use multiple weapons is the effort and time it's gonna take to do that. And there's no way miHoYo will want to do that for the Traveler, because the Traveler is a free character. It doesn't really make them any money. So like, why would they spend time working on the Traveler when they can use that time to work on the gacha character? They're making a couple of million every single banner. So yeah, like, I don't see why they would do that. Not only that, but like before, I feel like they kind of gave on the Traveler. They know that nobody's gonna play the Traveler, so why bother making them better and whatnot? Especially since the Traveler's kit is kind of similar to that of the Archon of the respective region. So why would you use the lesser Traveler when you use the more superior version, the Archons? And I feel like HoYoverse doing that to the Traveler, making them like the lesser version of the Archon, kind of makes more people not want to play the Traveler. I feel like they should do away with that and make the Traveler a unique character separate from the Archon. Different skill sets and different kits and whatever. That way people still have a reason to use the Traveler instead of just using the Traveler until the Archon comes out and then switch them over to them. I feel like they really want people to use the Traveler more often. They would do away with that. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe the Hydro Archon would be completely different than the Hydro Traveler, I have no idea. Yeah, like I said before, if they gave the Traveler the ability to use different weapon types, I feel like that would make more people want to play the Traveler, and that would sort of give miHoYo a reason to sort of make the Traveler a bit better, I guess. But yeah, all that starts with HoYoverse putting in the effort to work on the Traveler to allow them to use different weapon types. But yeah, like I said before, if the Hydro Traveler is anything to go by, there's no way HoYoverse will ever do something like that. It'll take way too much time and effort, and to them I don't think it's really worth it, but we'll see. Maybe one day in the future might do that. I don't know. Hey, look at this. Like, can you imagine Traveler being able to use a lance like this? Or like using a bow like this? Or being able to use a catalyst like this? I don't have Heizo, so I can't really show them off, but I'd rather have Heizo's catalyst, moveset, whatever. Like, I feel like it'd be so much fun to be able to customize the Traveler, you know? Like, even if a lot of people are not going to use the Traveler, if they added that, it'll make it so much more fun for those who main the Traveler and actually play the Traveler. But then again, there's only like 7 Traveler mains out there in the world. I'm one of them.
Too crazy to believe.
So they definitely make all 7 of us happy. But here's hoping that they do that in the future. I highly doubt it, but I'm still hoping. There still might be a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
But definitely let me know what you guys think about the Traveler being able to use different type of weapons. Do you guys think it's a cool idea, or do you guys think it's stupid? Let me know. Like I said before, I think it's a really cool idea. I just don't think miHoYo is ever gonna do it because they don't really want to put the effort into doing that. I don't know, but maybe they might surprise me, you know? Maybe one day they actually do it. Hey, all I'm asking for, let me play the Traveler with Heizo's fist fighting style, please. That's all I want. If they don't add the weapon types, fine. I don't care. But at least give me Haizo's gameplay. Like, that's all I want. I guess also another thing is that if they do give the traveler the ability to use different weapon types, it might be people want to not pull for like the new characters. Like for example, if the traveler is able to use the fist fighting style of that of Haizo, and people might not want to pull for Haizo. Like, I don't know. I feel like people will pull regardless of the gameplay because they might like the character's design or personality or whatever. Maybe it won't affect it too much, but at the same time, I can see it affecting it a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just feel like the travelers should be more customizable. If they truly want the traveler to be like our MC, I feel like we should get more customizable options. Different weapons, customizing the looks or whatever. Although the traveler's outfit, like, please give us like different outfits for the traveler. My goodness, like the traveler wearing the same outfit for the entire time. Imagine I like this outfit, I kind of wish that they gave it a different outfit. The only thing I don't like about traveler's outfit right now is the crop top. I think what it's called, where it kind of shows his like belly button. Like personally, I would never wear that. I wish I could wear a different shirt. I know a lot of people like the crop top, whatever, so yeah, but personally for me, I don't really like it, but that's just me anyway. But hopefully we get different skins in the future. I feel like that's probably the most realistic thing out of this entire video is the traveler getting skins in the future. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they do allow the traveler to use different type of weapons in the future. But yeah, anyway, kind of this video, if you guys enjoy, I don't ramble on too long. I think I kind of said everything I wanted to. If I forget anything, I'll definitely leave a comment down below, letting you guys know what I forgot. But for the most part, I feel like I kind of said everything. But at least before, definitely let me know what you guys thought about this topic. Whether or not you guys agree or disagree, or what you guys would change from what I said or stuff like that. Let me know. Like, I'm curious to see what you guys think. I feel like overall, a lot of people will probably be more pro than con when it comes to the traveler using different weapon types, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I think it's a cool idea, but yeah, maybe like Billy Joe watching this video right now probably think it's a stupid idea. Well, actually, yeah, time for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys want Genshin Impact videos like this, or kind of like discussion videos, or you guys want Genshin Impact like summoning videos, stuff like that, or like reaction videos, or you guys play Honkai Star Rail, and you guys want like Honkai Star Rail videos, or whatnot, definitely hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, also if you're interested in my Genshin Impact videos, I'll upload Genshin Impact videos every single Saturday, or at least I try to anyway. My upload schedule kind of like all over the place right now, so I'm trying to figure out a good rhythm. I try to upload Genshin Impact video every single Saturday, so yeah, definitely kind of check out my channel if you just did. Yeah, anyway, time for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.